So coming into a comfortable seat, either on your knees or cross-legged, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Allowing the hands to open up onto the legs, palms face towards the ceiling. Drawing the chin towards the chest and finding a nice long spine. Taking a few deep inhales and exhales here, and just allow yourself to mentally, physically and emotionally arrive to your mat. Draw your awareness to the space around you. And draw your awareness to your body on the mat. And then slowly draw the awareness back to the breath. Taking 3 long, slow, deep inhales and exhales here. Becoming more and more present with each inhale. And with each exhale, allowing yourself to relax that little bit further into the mat. Slowly drawing the hands into the center of the chest in Anjali Mudra. Bowing your head towards your hands and setting an intention of gratitude for being able to make it to your mat this evening. And gratitude for your body and your breath, which will guide you through your practice. Then slowly flickering the eyes open, return the gaze and release the hands. Going straight into a seated warm-up. We're going to inhale, taking the hands all the way up overhead, palms to meet, shoulders away from the ears. Spine is long, maybe looking towards the hands if that's comfortable. On the exhale, draw the palms center of the chest. On the next inhale, interlace the fingers, press the palms down, raise the elbows, but keep the shoulders away from the ears. And then on the next exhale, draw the navel in, begin to round the spine, press the hands forward, head towards the mat and hips back. Inhale, sweep the hands towards the ceiling, shoulders away from the ears, length in the spine. And on the exhale, taking the right hand to the left knee, other hand to the base of the spine, wherever you can reach. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. And on the exhale, beginning to twist from the belly, then the ribs, then looking over the shoulder if available to you, towards the back of the room. Staying in position, inhale, lift and lengthen. And on the exhale, twisting a little bit deeper, really drawing the navel and twist from the belly, then the ribs. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. On the next inhale, sweep the hands all the way up, really reach and lengthen. Draw the shoulders up to the ears and then slowly draw them back down. And on the exhale, taking the opposite hand to the opposite knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the crown of the head. And then on the exhale, begin to twist gently towards the back of the room. Really drawing the navel in and feel this across the middle of the belly. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to twist a little bit deeper. One more. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to twist. Coming back to your center, sweep the hands all the way up on the inhale, reach towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, hands come down center of the chest. Release the hands to the mat. If you're in cross-legged, then slowly make your way to a hands and knees position. Hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're just going to slowly rock forward and back on the wrist, just gently warming up those wrist and forearm muscles. So maybe 3 circles one way and then 3 circles the other way. Maybe pausing wherever you feel tension, maybe going side to side. Do whatever feels good for you here on your hands. And then slowly taking the forearms to face each other into this position. And you're just going to gently rock from side to side, pressing the whole hand down to the mat, spreading the knuckles and the fingers as wide as you can. belly to fall towards the earth. Chest comes forward between the arms, looking up. And then on the exhale, begin to draw the navel in, tuck the tailbone under, and look towards the belly button. Inhale, drop the belly, chest comes forward, look up. And exhale, rounding the spine. Again, nice exaggerated movements, really press into the hands and the knees. Inhale. And exhale, rounding the spine. Draw the navel in, press the spine towards the ceiling. Inhale, allow the belly to fall, heart comes forward. And exhale, 2 rounds the spine. On the next inhale, coming back through center, you're going to slowly raise the right leg behind you, pressing the toes into the mat and press the heel as far back as you can. So really keeping the hips as level as possible, shoulders as level as possible here. As you press the heel back, straightening the leg as much as you can, really squeezing through the quad muscles, stretching through the back of the leg. Then on the next inhale, you're slowly going to lift, keeping as much tension in the leg as you can, pressing through the heel and lifting to hip height. On the next inhale, you're going to bring the foot towards the side, so bringing your leg right out from the hip as far as you can, reach it forward, and on the exhale, sending it back. Inhale, bring it forward, out to the side, slowly, 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 and exhale, drawing it back. Inhale, bringing it back out to the side, lift, squeeze, and on the exhale, bringing it back. Slowly releasing that knee down to the mat. You can begin to straighten the left leg back, so the other side, same thing. Really pressing through the heel, pointing the toes towards the face. And again, drawing the heel back, squeezing those quad muscles and turning all of that leg on. And then inhale, lift the leg towards the ceiling. Again, keeping a nice activated leg here. As the next inhale, you're going to take the leg out to the side, in line with the hip if you can. And on the exhale, release it back. Inhale, slowly bring that leg out to the side, keeping the foot as far off the floor as you can, and exhale, sending it back. Last one, out to the side, and exhale, sending it back. Slowly releasing the knees back down to the mat, taking the knees wide to the edges, toes to touch, and sending the hips back into a child's pose. Nice active child's pose, fingers spread wide. Flowing the fingers into the mat and really dragging the hands along the mat, letting you stretch through the whole underarm and chest area. Forehead or the side of the face comes down to the mat, hips come as close to the heels as you can. If they're slightly lifted, then that's totally fine. Work on pressing the hips back. And again, coming back to your breath in this position. Noticing how it feels to breathe here. And knowing that you can come to this pose at any point throughout this practice. If you feel out of breath or want to skip out of pose because of injury, just come down to this pose and then return when you feel able to. On the next inhale, realigning hips over the knees, hands under the shoulders. Fingers are spread wide, coming to our first downward facing dog. Tucking the toes, feet hip distance. You're going to inhale, lift the knees. Then on the exhale, draw the navel in and press the hips up, nice bend to the knees to begin with. Chest comes towards the thighs. Then bending the left knee as much as you need to press the right heel all the way down to the mat. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and switching sides. Right knee then, left heel down to the mat. Lift the left hip towards the ceiling and hold for 3, 2, 1, bending both knees, bringing both knees parallel to the mat without the knees touching, and on the exhale, sending the hips all the way over the back, maybe straightening the legs if it feels good, and lengthening through the backs of the legs. Taking 3 deep inhales and exhales here in your downward facing dog. Coming back to that intention of gratitude we set at the beginning of the class. Noticing how your feet feel here, notice how your hands feel. On the next inhale, bend the knees, look forward between the hands and either walk the feet forward or step the right foot close to the right wrist, left foot close to the left wrist. Nice bend in the knees, chest is on the thighs, taking hold of opposite elbow. Drawing the forearms as close to the mat as you can. As you inhale, lift the hips towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, maybe taking the forearms behind the head here, as you allow the forearms to draw the head towards the mat. Taking a gentle rock from side to side, do whatever feels good for the backs of the legs. On the next inhale, release the hands and roll the body all the way up to a standing position. Inhale, roll the shoulders up to the ears, all the way down the back. 3 exaggerated movements, all the way up. Draw the shoulder blades together and release back down. Again, bending the knees, shaking out the arms, do whatever feels good here for you. Coming to the top of your mat, feet are either hip distance or together, your choice. Rocking forward and back on the feet and finding that center point of gravity. When you found it, pressing the big toes into the mat and finding that grounding feeling here. Again, turning on the leg muscles, squeezing all of the legs, tuck your tailbone under, which is this movement of pressing the hips forward. Shoulders away from the ears. As you inhale, sweep the hands all the way to the ceiling, looking towards the thumbs. On the exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Crown of the head comes towards the mat. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Option for hands on the shins, halfway lift, or fingertips to the mat if you can keep a flat back. On the exhale, your right foot is going to step back to the back of the mat. Feet are going to stay hip distance, nice space between the feet, lowering the back knee down. Allow the hips to sink, coming onto the fingertips at the front. And again, allowing the chest to come forward, shoulders back, allow the hips to sink in this position. Taking 3 deep breaths here, as you just allow your hips to sink down. Drawing the shoulders back, fingertips to the mat, maybe looking forward, or if you want, you can look up. Again, squeezing the glutes, pressing the hips forward. On the next inhale, sweep the hands back and inhale all the way up. Exhale, lowering the hips slightly, drawing the navel in, squeezing the glutes, press that hip forward, feel it down the front of the right leg. Inhale, reach towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, a little bit deeper, slowly lowering the hips a little more. Inhale, reach towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, hands come down to the mat, beginning to straighten the front leg as much as you can. So if you need a slight bend in the knee here, that's fine. But straighten the leg as much as you can, toes flex, or foot flex, toes towards the face, length in the spine. And again, maybe you feel good here, or maybe you can begin to walk the hands a little bit further, getting a little bit more of a stretch into the back of the leg. Taking 3 deep breaths, whichever version you have taken. Breathing deep into the hamstring muscle here, allowing the tension to release. Really flexing the toes towards the face. On the next inhale, coming back into your low lunge position, sweep the hands all the way up. Draw the navel and begin to lower the hips down. Inhale, reach, lift, lengthen. And on the exhale, one more time, hands to the mat, walk the hips back, beginning to straighten that front leg as much as feels comfortable for you. Toes flex towards the face, spine is long, and on the exhale, maybe folding a little bit deeper over this leg. Again, really flexing the toes towards the face, and taking 3 deep inhales and exhales here, just noticing what you feel and where do you feel it. Inhale, sweep it forward, hands come all the way up overhead. And on the exhale, this time your left hand is going to come down underneath your right hand underneath the right shoulder. Right foot is going to come off the edge of the mat, and you're going to slide the left foot back to the back of the mat. So you're in a variation of Vinyasa, side plank pose. Reach that hand hand back to the ceiling. Last one, inhale, sweep it forward, and exhale, hand comes to the ceiling. This time taking your left hand, placing it onto the left hip. You're going to inhale, lift the leg, hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. One more, inhale, lift, 3, 2, 1, and release. Taking the left hand back down in front, realigning the knees underneath the hips, and you can take the hips back into a child's pose. Again, just releasing, maybe taking a shake from side to side, doing whatever feels good. Inhale, slide the hands back the mat, lift the hips over the knees. So I'm just going to come forward to show you. You're going to take the left foot out to the side and inhale, sweep the hands all the way to the ceiling. On the exhale, take the left hand to the left leg and reach the right hand up and over, really reaching as far as you can. Inhale, sweep the hands to the ceiling. On the exhale, fold over that leg, nice side bend, feel this into the right hip. Inhale, reach. And exhale, slowly folding. On the next inhale, back through center, begin to take the hips towards the heels, maybe the hands down to the mat. Try to keep the outer edge of the left foot down as much as you can. If you're up here, that's totally fine. Looking for a stretch in the inner thigh area here. If you can take your hip to your heel, then begin to walk the hands into a half child's pose. Taking 3 deep inhales and exhales here. On the next inhale, sweep the hands all the way back up to the ceiling. And on the exhale, hands come down to the mat, realigning knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. You're going to inhale, lift the knees, and on the exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Whole thing on the other side. Taking 3 deep inhales and exhales here, lifting the hips as high as you can. Chest really reaches towards the thigh, shoulders away from the ears, fingers are spread wide, lift the hips. On the next inhale, the right leg lifts as high as you can towards the ceiling, pressing through the heel. On the exhale, draw the knees close to the chest, take the shoulders over the wrists and try to step the right foot as close to between the hands as you can. If you need to help it forward, that's totally fine. Lowering the back knee down and again allowing the hips to sink, chest comes forward onto the fingertips at the front of the mat. Draw the shoulders back, allow the hips to really sink down. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, sweep it all the way up, low lunge. Vinyasa. Exhale, lowering your hips slightly. 2 deep breaths. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower a little bit more. Squeeze the hips, press the hips forward. Inhale, reach. On the exhale, fingertips to the mat, beginning to straighten that front leg again, coming into your half splits on this side. Breathing deep into the back of the leg here. Again, allowing the stretch to slowly release. Inhale, sweep it forward into your low lunge all the way up. Draw the navel in and on the exhale, begin to lower the hips slightly. Strong through the legs, inhale, reach. And on the exhale, fingertips to the mat, straightening that front leg. Half splits one more time, inhale, lengthen. And on the exhale, maybe folding a little bit deeper over this leg. Again, drawing the toes towards the face, flex the foot. Inhale, sweep it forward, hands all the way up. On the exhale, your left hand comes underneath the left shoulder, left foot comes off the edge of the left of the mat, and you're taking the right foot back in line with the knee and the hand. Reach the right hand towards the ceiling into your Vinyasa variation. Lifting the hips towards the ceiling, press the hips forward. Inhale, reach towards the front of the room. And again, lift the hips. Exhale all the way, hand comes back up. Inhale, lift the hips, reach. And exhale, hand comes back up. One more. Inhale, lift. Feel this into the hip. And exhale, hand comes up to the ceiling. Taking the right hand to the right hip. On the inhale, you're going to lift the leg and hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, lift. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Slowly walking the hands towards the knee. You're going to inhale, reach towards the ceiling into your side bend variation. Exhale, beginning to fold over that leg. Inhale, sweep the hands up. And exhale, fold over the leg. Inhale, one more time, reach. And exhale, folding over this side leg. Inhale, reach. On the exhale, taking the hip towards the heel. Trying to keep the outer edge of that foot down, hands come to the mat. Maybe this is enough for you, or maybe you can come down into your half child's pose position. Again, looking for a stretch here in the inside of the leg. Taking 2 deep inhales and exhales here. Coming back to where you feel the stretch. Inhale, come forward, reach the hands all the way up. And on the exhale, hands come back to the mat. You're going to realign knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Take the knees wide to the edges of the mat, toes to touch, and hips back into a child's pose. Head comes down to the mat, reach the fingertips forward. And again, coming back to your breath in this position. Noticing how it feels to breathe here. Coming back to that intention of gratitude once again for your body and your breath. And then slowly sliding the hands back to the mat. You're going to release the feet to the side. Come down onto your back, and if you've grabbed a strap or belt, grabbing that now. We're going to come down onto our backs. Lengthen the left leg forward. Lengthening the left leg forward onto the mat and reaching the right heel towards the ceiling. You're going to take your strap around the ball of the foot, or just below the ball of the foot. Taking both strap pieces into the right hand on this side. So again, lengthening the heel towards the ceiling, toes towards the face. Really pressing the back of the left leg down, flexing the toes on this side, and then reaching the toes towards the face on the right leg, straightening as much as you can. Really lengthen through the heel. Take the left hand to the left hip. And on the exhale, keeping the left hip on the mat, you're going to allow the right leg to fall to the side. So again, keeping control of the leg. Left hip is always on the mat, it does not lift. Do not come down too far. You're looking for a stretch in the inside of the leg here. Only looking for a minor stretch. You're not trying to torture yourself here. So really point the toes towards the face. Flex the foot on both feet. Press the back of the left leg down to the mat. 2 more breaths. Inhale, slowly rising that leg. Release the strap, keep the foot in the air. And on the inhale, we're going to sit up. Exhale, release. Lowering that leg down to the mat. Taking the opposite one up. Again, left foot. Strap comes around the ball of the foot, or just below the ball of the foot. Lengthen the heel towards the ceiling. Nice straight leg. If you need a slight bend, that's totally fine. Lengthen the toes towards the face. And again, just finding a stretch in the back of the leg here. Keeping the right hand on the right hip, you're going to slowly begin to open the left leg towards the side of the room. So again, keeping the right hip down, squeezing the right foot down to the mat on the back of the right leg. And again, pointing both toes towards the face, length through both legs. And inhale back through center. Slowly release the strap, keeping the length in the leg. And on the inhale, sit up. Exhale, release. Slowly Really drawing the knee, pointing the right toes, pressing the left foot down to the mat. Draw that knee into the chest. Then slowly draw towards the armpit, opening through the front of the hip. Again, keeping that left hip down as you draw the right knee towards the right armpit, looking for a stretch in the inside of the leg. From here, maybe taking hold of the outside of the foot or to the shin, wherever feels better. I want to draw the knee towards the armpit and the foot towards the ceiling. So again, you could be here and that's totally fine. Taking hold of the outside of the foot, drawing the right knee into the armpit and the right hip towards the floor, reaching the right heel towards the ceiling. Half happy baby, other leg is pressed into the mat. On the next inhale, sweep the foot towards the ceiling, and on the inhale, slowly sit up. Lowering that leg down, drawing the left knee into the chest, pointing the left toe, flexing the right foot towards the face. Really draw the knee into the chest. And then slowly draw towards the armpit. So again, holding that right hip down as you draw the left knee towards the left armpit. And then if available, taking hold of the outside of the foot or just slowly grabbing the shin, drawing the knee into the armpit, press the heel towards the ceiling and the left hip down to the mat. Flexing the right feet towards the right foot towards the face. And again, length through the whole hip here. On the inhale, release, press the foot towards the ceiling and slowly lower down to the mat. Drawing both knees into the chest. Again, really drawing the knees in, press the hips down. And then if you'd like to take the full version of Happy Baby, maybe taking holds of the shins, or if you'd like taking both feet towards the ceiling, opening the knees into the armpits, lift the heels towards the ceiling as you allow the hips to sink into the mat. Get a nice stretch into the whole inside and outsides of the hips here, depending on where you hold the tension. Again, maybe taking a gentle rock from side to side of your Happy Baby. And then slowly drawing the knees into the chest. Taking the hands out to shoulder height. And slowly allowing the knees to rock to the right hand side as you look over your left shoulder. Maybe taking the left knee on top of the right and drawing the knees a little closer to the mat. Again, stretching through the middle of the body. And just coming back to your breath here. Allowing the deep breathing to slow down your heart rate. And then slowly drawing the knees back through center and allowing them to fall to the opposite side. Again, maybe taking the right knee on top of the ankle and right knee on top of the left knee. And coming deep into this spinal twist, releasing through the midline of the body. Having gentle compression on the inner organs, stimulating digestion and detox. And then slowly drawing the knees back into the chest, hugging them in with the hands. And squeezing everything, all the muscles in your body and your face for 3, 2, 1, and release into your final Shavasana. Taking your feet out wide to the edges of your mat. Hands down by your sides, palms facing up. Taking a slight top of your chin to your chest, lengthening through the spine. Drawing your awareness back into the present moment if it's wandered off. And just allowing yourself this time to fully switch off return to your day. Taking a long, slow, deep inhale. And on the exhale, open the mouth, release. Inhale. And exhale, release. Relax through the face and the head. Relax the shoulders, the chest, the arms and the hands. Relax down through the ribs and the belly. Feeling the hips heavy on the mat. And allowing this relaxation to flow all the way down the legs and into the feet. Feeling it flow past the front of your body, anchoring you gently to the mat. Join the awareness internally towards your breath, allowing the inhale to seal in the energy we've created in this practice, and allowing the exhale to take away any remaining tension you may have in the body or in the mind. Shavasana. Turning the head softly from side to side, waking up the spine. Bringing the feet together, raising the hands overhead, taking a nice deep stretch to your body, fingertips to toes. On the exhale, draw the knees into the chest, hugging them in with the hands, gently rocking from side to side, before rolling to a side of your choice. Taking a moment here to check in with yourself, mentally, emotionally and physically. How are you feeling now compared to the beginning of the practice? And then keeping your eyes closed, you can press the floor away, coming to a comfortable seated position. Hands in prayer, the center of your chest, spine is long. Bowing your head towards your hands and setting yourself a little intention or goal for the rest of the evening or the rest of the week. And then flickering the eyes open, return the gaze, take one last deep inhale, raising the hands all the way up, palms to meet. Join the thumbs to the third eye point for clarity of thought. To the lips for honesty of speech, and to the heart space for the divine in me, honors the divine in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed